Ah, the mic wasn't on! That's so embarrassing. Hello, everyone. Sorry, we're having a little bit of scuff. But what do you do? Let's see. Is it working now? Testing, testing. Okay. We're back. We're here now. Yay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by again today. We have some exciting things planned to get to know your resident dryad. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Hope you're all having a good day so far today. I certainly am. Let's see. Hello, hello. Well, okay. I guess let's just get right into it. Let me move my avatar. Okay, so today we're going to be going over a couple things. We're going to be going over a little bit more. Our lore book is what I'm calling it. I don't really know what it's officially called, but it's kind of like the debut book, but also with the lore. So we're going to be going over that. We're going to be going over some concepts about how we came to this design, this end goal. And we're going to go over and share some things like the memberships and give examples of the badges you can get and the emotes you can use so far. And yeah. Okay. Let's see, which one do I want to do first? Let's move you down here. Which one is it? Gotta go through all my tabs. Okay, here we are. Okay, so yesterday we showed off this little debut book. Let me make sure the mic is on still. Okay, it is. And feel free to drop any questions in the chat that you'd like me to try to answer today. We're also doing Q&A. I will get to your questions that are already in the chat soon when I feel they're convenient. Okay, so we went over all this detail. Once again, want to thank my wonderful VTuber parent, artist, and rigger. I love my model so much. Yeah, I'm gonna skip through these. We already got through all those. The anime, the manga, the TV shows and books, the music. I want to start listening to more K-pop because a lot of people listen to K-pop and I'm like, I'm not super familiar with K-pop. Hopefully that doesn't make me bad. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, click on this one again. Make sure we give lots of love to everyone who helped make my debut happen. Oops, hitting some things. Da-da-da. And so at some point in the future, stream today or in the future, we want to go over these tags and things. Are we happy with them? I need to come up with a clips tag, but that's going to take a while, I think. But if you guys have any ideas, you can leave them in the chat. They might just stick with Raz clips for now, for any clips. And yeah. Okay. So next, I guess, I kind of skipped through all of this book and was like, what did I want to share? I have completely forgotten the plan because that's how it happens. So let's just go on to the concept book. Give me a second here. Which thing was it? Oh, here it is. Scene B. Membership. Concept. There we go. Okay. Concept book. VTuber design and concept. So I see my first question in the chat is, what is your inspo for your backstory? That is kind of there's like two answers. The first answer is, I really always wanted to be a dryad, and I did research into Greek mythology and like the lore of dryads, and a lot of them said that all dryads, which are like a type of tree nymph, are usually either born from a god or they were once humans turned into a tree spirit. And the most famous Greek tale about the origin of the dryads is about Daphne and Apollo. And I'm gonna read a little excerpt here. Daphne was a dryad that spent her days by the river with her sisters and her father, god of the river, Peneus. The god Apollo, and sorry if I don't pronounce things, you know I'm awful with pronouncing things. But I'm RaspberryBeryl, please forgive me if I stutter, hesitate, or mispronounce anything. Okay, the god Apollo had insulted Eros, and as revenge, Eros shot a golden arrow at Apollo, which caused him to fall madly in love with Daphne. Eros then shot a lead arrow at Daphne so that she could never love him back. Apollo desperately went after Daphne and as though he couldn't live without her, but she would always run away. One day, she fled to the forest in an attempt to escape his pursuits, but as always, he still found her. She begged her father to protect her from Apollo's advances, and he agreed. Just as Apollo went to touch her, her skin became rough, like tree bark. Slowly, her hair turned to leaves and her limbs to branches. However, Apollo always swore to love her, even if she now stood as a laurel tree. He promised to always wear her leaves on his head and place those leaves on every hero. He also shared his powers of eternal youth with her so that she would remain green forever. So the lore has to do a bit with that. I wanted to explore the concept of there being like a villain that you have to escape, and you kind of ask a god above, please protect me, and it turns you into like a tree spirit. dryad. And I also really liked the anime Haibane Renmei, and that's like, I'm not sure it's like exactly confirmed what the whole lore of that is, but it's basically when you die, you get transformed into an angel, and then you have to live in like purgatory for a while as an angel until you eventually ascend to heaven. And I don't know, I just really like the Haibane Renmei like transformation. Like, there's a lot of really good shots from that anime. So I say my lore is kind of inspired by that, but then I can't really recall what about it. Okay, so let's go through this book. So, VTuber design and concept journey. So I've wanted to be a VTuber for a long time, but never had a concrete concept for what it would be. It was in 2021 that I started to think about the dryad concept. My original idea was mostly myself, but with tree-like branches coming out of my head to be a dryad. I spent a lot of 2022 mentally preparing and thinking, and then in the beginning of 2023, this right here was the concept that I had. It was a mix of one of my favorite outfits in real life and a few fictional aspects. I really wanted to have pink hair for my VTuber, and I also really liked the galaxy. So originally the hair was this kind of like space galaxy, and you can see she's got like some hair clips here. And yeah, so space is really pretty. And here's some more of that concept. I drew it kind of in my Star vs. style at the time. And here's some chibis. Can I zoom any? Let me see if it will let me zoom. Whoop, whoop, zoom. Yeah. Bloop. So this was the original concept. But moving on. Then in mid-2023, I did a lot more research and introspection into VTubing, and they taught me that it's really good to have a solid concept for your VTuber. Like, make sure you can tell a story and that it's got a bit of a hook to it. So I felt that that kind of like blue average IRL outfit was a little too casual. So here is me trying to plan like, what's a different outfit? What's a different concept I could go with? And fun fact was in like June or July of 2023, I was really sold on the idea of being like a witch dryad. I wanted to have like a nice little like witch wizard hat, and I wanted to have like a really cottagecore aesthetic outfit, but we ended up not going on that one necessarily. And then around September of 2023, I felt pretty sold and confident on this final idea, which is another, it's also kind of cottagecore because I really like the cottagecore aesthetic. And then with the help and input of my chosen VTuber parent, the final design was made, which has a bit more like anime idol girl look to it. The other one was a bit more cottage-ish. I don't know what to call it, but this one was a lot more idol-like, and I really liked it. So here's my chibi, and here is a Star vs. drawing of it. And then right here, here's my official character sheet. I drew this part over here to this side, and this is done by my wonderful parent. And I have gems on my hands just because I also really wanted to give a homage to the gemstone RaspberryBeryl, which I originally, when I started content creation, named myself after the gemstone RaspberryBeryl. And so I wanted to have this gem on my hand, and it's also kind of inspired by the placement, and the shape of it is inspired by Homura from Madoka Magica. And I have a Minecraft skin that I'm not going to share today, but I want to show eventually, and it, my original, like, concept for, like, Minecraft lore was that I was a chorus fruit tree, and I don't know, it just had to do with, like, gemstones as well, and it was really cool. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Let me just... Okay, sorry, give me a minute here. So here, I'm in the way, so I'm gonna have to move myself a bit. Here are some of the membership little emotes. Like, say someone was to subscribe, one of these emotes would play. And if someone made a donation, another one of them would play. There's subscribe, there's membership, there's donation, and I think there's gifted sub. I think those were the 4 that I chose. And I don't remember how much the memberships cost, but they're actually pretty cheap. And there's the founders membership right now. So if you want to be able to play one of these on the screen or have your get some special memberships perks, you can always purchase a membership. And also another way to get one of these emotes to play would be to donate with one of the links in the description. There's a link to Stream Elements where you can donate if you want. Only if you have the money. Don't donate if you don't have the money to spare. But yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom in on some of these. So first we've got this one, which is like Star Eyes. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this one is new follower. This one, this one might actually be a new follower. And this one is me waving. And then this one is a donation. Got a little present and some confetti. And jumping up and down. I don't remember what this one is. And I might change the animation for that one eventually. Because it's not my favorite of all of them. And then pulling up the next thing for membership perks. Just give me a minute to slide this over. I have so many different slides. Oops, I guess I have to close this one. Boop. There, did it open? Okay, there we go. Confusing. So here's my logo. Let's see. Over here, these are the first 4 emotes slash emojis that you can use in chat if you become a member. We have the... Oops, sorry, that did not transition. I don't know if you saw any of that. Tell me if I need to go back and show the things. Because it did not transition. So we have the Raspberry Heart. We have Raspberry Hype. Raspberry Cozy, for any cozy vibes. And Raspberry Rave. So, if you become a member, you can use these emojis in chat. Oh, show the logo? Okay, here's the logo. RaspberryBeryl. And then we had another version of the logo that I might show later. I forgot to put it in the concept slides. But I'd be happy to show that one off as well. But this was the final decided on the logo. Okay. And then these are membership badges, which also might get changed a little eventually. But because you are my berries, you can you're all going to be represented by berries. If you become a member, you will get one of these little guys right next to your name. First, we have the Founders badge, which is a raspberry and a gemstone, a little diamond. Then this strawberry right here is for 1 month subscription or 1 month member. These blueberries are for 2 months. The raspberry is for 6 months. The silver raspberry is for 1 year. The golden raspberry, I think, is for 2 years. And the rainbow raspberry is for 3 years, which I don't know if we're going to get there, guys. But I'd really love it if we did. But I wanted to be prepared. We might have to see if... I don't know if YouTube lets you change them to shorter amounts, so I can see if I can change them. And then here is me, today's little thumbnail that I also posted on Twitter. You can follow me at raspberry_beryl on X, I guess. I want to dead name that. It's called Twitter. Let me go back to the other slides in case you didn't see them. Just want to make sure I got to show off these emotes. I'm pretty sure I did, but I just want to make sure. Okay, we saw these guys, right? Or did I accidentally not transition and you failed to see them? I'm pretty sure I got them. Okay, and then we are open to more questions. I have a couple questions that I received that I will read off, but make sure, again, you can ask any questions you want in the chat. Let me pull up these questions. Sorry, I'm having trouble trying to pull them up on where I left them. Okay, some of the questions I got were a little bit basic, but we love any sort of questions. So, the first question that we got was, what is your favorite color? I would have to say probably either pink or teal. I really like the teal of my hair, or like maybe a smidge bluer. I really like that color. It's definitely, and if we go back to my concept book, where are you? Did I close your tab? Yeah, but just the concept book, that original color of the original concept, I really like that teal blue. Oops. The second question we got was favorite food. And I think I'm gonna have to go with ice cream. I really like some mint chocolate chip ice cream. And for like actual food, well, you know, I like smoothies. I don't know if that's gonna count as extra food. For like meat, I guess I like steak with like ketchup. I like a nice medium well steak. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with mint chocolate chip ice cream. Lore question. I do not currently know who has the missing items. We are hoping to ask people here from chat if they have any idea where these items could be. That is one of the reasons that I decided to become an idol, to see if anyone else knew where those items could be. Hopefully we can find them, because I want to free my soul from this god, because I'm not like stuck, but I feel kind of stuck. But hopefully this will be a fun new way to keep searching. I know a little about the killer, but no, I don't know who the killer was. Just that supposedly they have one of these magical items with one of the embedded gems. Keep searching. Yes, I will. I would really like to do cover songs. I was working on getting a cover song out before the debut, but it's a little harder than I thought to mix it, so I'm still working on getting that, and I really hope to release the cover song soon. And then eventually I want to release some original songs, but that is a ways away. I'm hoping I'm looking fine here. Ah, this is so cool. Okay. But yes, I really like singing. I'm not sure I'm like the best singer, but I want to sing, so hopefully we can release some songs. Okay, silly question I got. Would you rather fight 10 horse-sized chickens or a chicken-sized horse? A chicken-sized horse. 10 horse-sized chickens, those are just dinosaurs. And I cannot fight 10 of them, especially if they're that big. I'm pretty sure the question is supposed to be, would you rather fight 1 horse-sized chicken and 10 chicken-sized horses? But I don't know. Okay. Favorite games. I didn't make a game slide for my debut book, but I really like playing Minecraft. It's one of the only games I like know how to play, and still, if you followed me on Twitch before this, I only actually started playing Minecraft like 2 years ago, and I take a lot of like hiatuses from playing Minecraft. So I am not a pro at Minecraft, but it is one of my favorite games to play. And I also really like Gartic Phone. I would really love to be able to do a Gartic Phone stream. And I don't know if I'm able to like play Gartic Phone with viewers, but I hope I can find some people to do a collab with where we could play some Gartic Phone, because I love Gartic Phone, and I also really like Among Us. I know the Among Us saga is like kind of over, but Among Us is really fun. And I have a couple other games that I bought that I'm going to be trying out. And some games that were gifted to me on my birthday. Let me, to answer Taylor Edwards' question, let me pull up the concept book again. If I can find it. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Let's see. Does that look okay? So, what inspired my design? So, with this final design that you see here on screen, the skirt is very much kind of like a typical, kind of like idol skirt. It also is supposed to be designed after a flower petal. It's also like the top is supposed to be kind of like a Victorian shirt with cut shoulders and suspenders, and I really like bows. I don't know, I really like Victorian era outfits. I don't know exactly what to call them, but I just really like wearing like collared shirts and bows. So I really wanted my design to have that after the initial concept switch. Like when you go back to the original concept, I had kind of like a turtleneck with this dress and a skirt and a sweater. That's kind of like a casual wear. And then for the actual, like for the mid design, that's what I'm going to call this one, the mid design, I wanted it to be kind of cottagecore like, and it reminds me of like an explorer. Like if you watch Tarzan, Jane, like, I don't know, like that wasn't an inspiration, but that's what my mind is blinking to right now. It's saying she looks like an explorer, and that's kind of the vibe I wanted. I have not seen Tarzan in like so long, so I don't know why that came to me first. And then as for the hair, I really wanted, originally it was going to be this pink and purple, but I kind of felt like pink and purple was an overused, like there was enough people, like Iron Mouse, she's got the pink and purple. So I decided I wanted to go with kind of like a teal green. Like I wanted it to be this green, but kind of in the middle is kind of like a purpley teal. It's hard to see here, but zoop, zoop. And then I really want these, let me pull up my model so we can show off some things. These flowers up here, I didn't really have any certain flowers I wanted, but I really like hibiscuses, and I like lilies. So I listed some other flowers that I can't remember the name of, but I wanted to have like these flower petals here just to give it a little more detail. And let me show off some of my model things. Let me see which button it is. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it. I can take the flowers off, see? Yay, flowers come off if I don't want to wear them. Yay. And then while we're here up close, I think, why don't we show off some of the emotions that we can do? Okay. So, let me zoom out. Zoom, zoom, zoom out. Zoom out. I can wave. Yee, waving to you all. One of my favorite faces that I can do is this one. Oh, I'm so nervous. What's going on here? Ah. Oh no, help me. What have I done? Help. Okay. Then we have this face. During the debut yesterday, I meant to use this face instead of the heart eyes, but I accidentally used the heart eyes at one point. If you know, you know. We have the excited eyes where the sparkles in my eyes get a little bigger. And the sparkle, I wanted to have these stars in my eyes to kind of set me off as a little different. And I don't know, I just really like the idea of having stars as pupils, and so that's something we went with in the final design. And my kind of like hair parting like this is kind of inspired by Rin Pen Rose and also by Iron Mouse. I just wanted to have like a little hair that kind of at the very top is a different color than everything else. And then we have puppy dog eyes. Please, please subscribe. Please. You're gonna make me so happy. I'm just a poor little dryad. Please subscribe. Please. How do I turn these off? Ah, I'm getting so many controls wrong. There we go. Am I going to buy the Bill Cipher book? I would like to buy the Bill Cipher book, but it will depend on how expensive it is and some other factors in the world. But I really do want to cover some more Gravity Falls books. We're gonna eventually get to Journal 3. Let's see. What is another face I can do? Control 5. Oh, no, that's the puppy dog eyes again. Ah, love eyes. Hi. Hello. I have a secret to tell you, but you're not gonna get to learn it just yet. If you want, you'll have to stick around for the secret. Let's see. What's the next face I can share? Oh, my tears. Yeah. It's hard. Oh, yeah. So many emotions. Hi. Let's see. What's the next face I can show off? Control 8 has some more tears. Let's see. What's the difference between these two, actually? This one's a little extra crying. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Would you do anything for me, please? Okay. Turn those off. And let's see. Control 9. This is kind of scary. I don't know if I was actually ready. Yes, I am definitely going to be doing queens that I created still. And that's actually something I had planned to do on stream, is we're going to explore more of my Queens of Muni AU, and we're going to try to read more of other people's AUs. But I really think doing like on stream stuff for my own personal AU will really help kickstart getting back into doing things. Okay. And then here is one secret face. Hi. Hi. You're gonna watch me, aren't you? You're gonna watch my streams. Don't you think you will? You will? How good. Thank you. Yay. Trying to think what else I can show off. I can also take off some of my clothes. Oh yeah, I definitely have thought about trying to make like an original book or something out of my own queens. Because, I don't know, I think it's a cool concept. Having some errors. Give us a minute, please. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. We're having a couple errors, but I think everything is okay. Let me try to click a couple more things. Okay, chat. Are we back? Okay, yeah, we're having some errors, but I'm pretty... So, let's see. What else can I show off? Let's see. Left shift. One. I can take my berries off. I can replace it with flowers. Nice little pretty flowers. I can put them both on. Let's see. I can take my bow off. I can take my gem off and have just my bow. I can take these designs off the corset. That's what it's called. I forgot the word yesterday and that was really silly of me. Took the green gems off. Do hand gems. That's right. We can take the hand gems off. And we can take the suspenders off. Suspenders. Bloop, bloop. Yay. And so that's most of my models that I really wanted to show off today. To show off all the different perks. And whew, it's just so great. I'm so happy with how my model came out. It's so exciting. Let me go over here. Try to go back to... Oh wait, what am I saying? We're already in the book. I'm forgetting where I am. I have so many different tabs open, it's confusing to try to keep up with them all. Okay, put her back there. Okay. Share that. And then, also, speaking of Star vs. AUs, I want to share that we got one of our first pieces of fan art by Choco Hearts 08 on DeviantArt. Please go check him out. Look at this wonderful fan art! Ah, I'm so excited. If I can show it in my eyes. It's so cool. Got some fan art. It makes me so happy. Thank you so much for the fan art, Choco. And everyone else, remember you can use peasant art if you want to share any art with me, or you can just at me directly. And a reminder that all the links in description, the only sites that I'm not quite so far using are TikTok and the Tumblr. Doesn't have a whole lot. I have a main Tumblr and then I have my side Tumblr if you would like to follow either of those. But if you go to the links in the description, those are where you can follow me. And I want to have a once a week Q&A answers. So you can submit more questions either in the comments that I will keep note of, or through this app called Marshmallow Q&A. And that is completely free. You don't need an account or anything. You can just submit questions. If it tells you you need a Twitter account, just reload it. Sometimes there's that error. You don't need a Twitter account to use Marshmallow. And yeah. And then I will release the final schedule. Not the final schedule, but like the schedule for the next week coming forward. I will release that on Saturday night. Because tomorrow is going to be a break day. Well, I will work on trying to put some more videos together. And then on Saturday night, we will get the list of when the next streams are. And let me know what kind of things you want to do. I know we want to do more Star vs. Book readings and AU readings. And we have to finish more Gravity Falls readings. But let me know anything else you want to see us do. I have lots planned, but I want to make sure you guys are enjoying the content as well. And I'm going to be reading one of my Star vs. stories on I'm going to be reading one of my Star vs. stories on Monday, I'm pretty sure. So if you have a preference for which Star vs. story we read, you can let me know in the comments. And answering your question, what is the deal with the $ next to the chat? The $ means that you can donate through YouTube, and you can super chat, or if you want your comment to be seen and it will light up on screen, you can super chat with a little bit of money, or you can just leave a donation through super chat. Yeah. I love my character so much. I just want to keep staring at my wonderful model. Okay. So. Peasant and Tart, RaspberryBeryl, RasLive, Clips. Still don't have a Clips channel, Clips hashtag. I think we're just going to stick with Raz Clips for now, and if we need to make a memes or anything else channel, we will eventually make that. And I hope you guys are happy with being calling berries. And we'll see if we get like 2 more people to join memberships, then we will be able to unlock more custom emotes and emojis, like the ones that I shared earlier. And and yeah. So I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for now. Thank you guys for coming, and make sure to leave more questions if you have any. And I can't wait to see you guys when I have my next stream, which I'll let you guys know when that is soon. Yay! Thank you guys. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And will enjoy the rest of the content that's soon to come out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. And for now... Goodbye. Goodbye for now, chat. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the content. Have a great rest of your day, and make sure to like and subscribe and push that bell notification if you want to get alerted next time we go live.